Coming up on this edition of Community Insider, slip away and discover a romantic hideaway at Butterfly Hollow Bed and Breakfast. That's coming up on this edition of Community Insider.
So this is one of our more popular rooms. The rooms are named after the three children, this being Layton's porch. It gets its name because of the screened-in porch, which gives you a little privacy compared to the other sitting areas of the home. But as I mentioned earlier, each room has their own private bathroom. This particular room has a little private porch, as well as a queen-size bed.
Grace Family Pharmacy announces new medication packaging service. It provides a simpler, safer medication experience through convenient, personalized packaging using the latest in pharmacy robotics. We're located at 357 West Main Street. Our phone number is 931-473-6418.
McMinnville, you're a great place to be. McMinnville, Tennessee.
Not many things last a lifetime, but when they do, there's something special. Dr. Pepper. Good for life, good for the community.
Welcome to another edition of Community Insider. Join us as we travel Middle Tennessee, uncovering history and experiencing the adventure of unique stories and events coming to you inside your community.
I'm Dave. I am the owner of Butterfly Hollow Bed and Breakfast here in Gordonsville, Tennessee. And as you can tell behind me, I'm a 1899 farmhouse that we converted into a full-time bed and breakfast in 2014. As I said, I'm the owner. I'm also your cook, your gardener, your chief bottle washer, your housekeeper, whatever you want to call me. I am that here as the only employee and owner. And we also have 82 beautiful acres of Mother Nature in which we do either small events or small weddings consisting of 30 guests or less. So if you're thinking about getting married, love to have you here. If you want to spend the night and enjoy some peace and quiet, little intimate location here on 82 acres surrounded by nothing, we'd love to have you as our guest. But I'd love to take you in and show you around. Yeah, so the name Butterfly Hollow came from the previous owners, in which when they purchased the property in 1996, before they restored the home, they discovered in May there is what I call a migration of butterflies that occur. And there are hundreds, I won't exaggerate and say thousands, but there are probably hundreds, they're hard to count, that appear every year, typically the last week of May, depending on how I've learned and depending on how cold the winters are. They may come a little bit earlier, a little bit later, but pretty much the last week of May, first week of June is when they're at their peak. And then we typically get a second migration in July, mid-July. And they're mainly in this area, flying around. Like I said, there's hundreds between the garden and the butterfly bushes and things that we have here to keep them. But mainly tawny emperor butterflies and hackberry butterflies are the two. Not many monarchs, but we do have some tiger and some swallowtail that join them. But like I said, usually the first week of June we are inundated with butterflies, but more so also in July. So our front porch is probably the area that people enjoy the most, just to relax. We have seating on both sides. So probably the number one question I get asked is, Dave, if I spend the night, what is there to do? And my response is, shut your phone off. Don't go on the internet. Kick back and relax. Sit in one of the rocking chairs or listen to Mother Nature and all that she provides. All right, so this is our main gathering area, the home. As I'd mentioned earlier, we're in an 1899 farm home that was restored between 1997 and 2000, prior to my wife and I purchasing it in 2014. But as you can tell, there's 2 bedrooms upstairs. Our most popular room is down here on the first floor. Each room has 1 queen bed and can sleep 2 adults. And everyone has their own bathroom, so there's no shared bathroom. Although it's 1899, we do have plumbing. As you can tell, we have electricity, and also we have high-speed internet access. So you don't have to necessarily disconnect or feel like you're out in the woods all by yourself. But we do provide the comforts of everyday modern life, but also trying to keep the history of the home. And when it was restored back in 1997. So briefly, in 1899, when the home was built, the original homeowners was the Crawford family, and they lived in the house until 1968. And then from 1968 to 1996, as I've been told the story, the home and the property was abandoned. There was a couple who purchased it in 1996 and restored the home to what you see today. And the picture over the fireplace is what the home kind of resembled in 1997. And then my wife and I purchased it in 2014 and turned it into what you see today as a full-time bed and breakfast and wedding venue. Over here behind me is the kitchen. Each morning as bed and breakfast guests, you are able to enjoy a hot home-cooked breakfast cooked by yours truly. Each morning the menu varies just depending, but you can pretty much count on either pancakes, waffles, omelets, and of course bacon, because everyone has to have bacon for breakfast. But we usually do it here in the colder months, but outside we watch the sunrise and do breakfast at 8:30 outside and enjoy a cup of coffee and cooking by yours truly before everyone then goes out to explore Middle Tennessee or drive into Nashville and do their tourist thing down there. So this is one of our more popular rooms. The rooms are named after the 3 children. This being Leighton's porch. It gets its name because of the screened-in porch, which gives you a little privacy compared to the other sitting areas of the home. But as I mentioned earlier, each room has their own private bathroom. This particular room has a little private porch, as well as a queen-size bed. This room here is called Christopher's Treehouse, which gives you a kind of a treehouse feel when you're up here looking down into the common area. This room has just a stand-up shower and their own bathroom. But it gives you a great overlook of the holler when you're looking out the window, or the sun rising to wake you up in the morning before breakfast. Yeah, so upstairs we have 2 rooms, which they're Christopher's Tree House, and then Alexander's Attic is the room behind me. A lot of people always ask, Dave, where'd you come up with the names of the rooms? And we just named, having 3 children myself, we have 3 rooms. I thought it was fitting. But the room behind me was actually the original room, from what I'm told, that the family had a daughter, and that was her room. But being an attic feel, being upstairs, we just thought it would be fitting to name it after our daughter, being Alexandria, and keeping the name attic. And then Christopher's Treehouse is just giving you the feel of being in a treehouse as you're looking out the window into the common area below. But individually, each room is sold individually. You don't necessarily have to buy all 3 rooms or purchase the bed and breakfast as a whole. So at any given time, there could be 3 couples. As I mentioned, each room has 1 queen bed. So we're not necessarily built to have 3 or 4 people in the room. It just would be only accommodate 2. Breakfast is included each morning. But the main focus of the house is not to be inside. Being on 82 acres out in a holler, our really primary focus is to make sure that after you check in, after you get settled in, is that you go out and enjoy the property. There's various places to sit, there's benches. We have about a mile of walking trails that you can walk, and there's benches that are throughout the trail where you can sit down. There's some people that do a little bird watching. There's some people who wish they could come hunt. But being a full-time bed and breakfast, we discourage people from coming and hunting on the property, unfortunately. But it is one with nature. I always say it is an intimate location where you could come to celebrate an anniversary, celebrate a birthday, surprise your spouse with a weekend getaway. I actually have a reservation the first week of February where they're coming as a baby moon. Their first child, and they figure before life gets crazy, they're going to escape and enjoy 2 nights here at Butterfly Hollow before they become parents. So it really is meant to be a place not necessarily for couples only, but if you have families, teenage children, even young adults that you just wanted to do a small family reunion, you could rent all 3 rooms and take the place over and still get breakfast each morning. But then you and your family could enjoy the property for a day or 2 as well. We, in 2017, built the cabin behind me. It is unique in the sense that we call it a log cabin, but it's actually made out of concrete. So the logs of the home are precast concrete logs. So in 127 years, like the bed and breakfast, this will still be standing here. It's a little unique in the construction, but we sell this as a vacation rental. So if you don't want yours truly to cook your breakfast, you want your own space, this is an option that you can purchase on our website, and it's only through our website. And it is actually a vacation rental home where you have the ability to have a fully stocked kitchen, to do your own cooking. There's a grill, you can grill out at night. But it too has 2 bedrooms. Each bedroom has 1 queen bed. So it could be you and another couple, you and a couple family members. But it is intended to be a cabin where you have your own space, you do your own cooking, but you also get to enjoy the 82 acres of Butterfly Hollow to also relax, rejuvenate, or just get away for a quick weekend. So if you're interested, you are more than welcome to check out our website. It's just butterflyhollow.com. Again, at Butterfly Hollow Bed and Breakfast, our phone number is 615-784-8551. Or you can email me. It's real easy to remember. It's just Dave at butterflyhollow.com. Again, we're located in Gordonsville, Tennessee. If you're familiar with Middle Tennessee, we are just south of Carthage and just 3.5 miles off the Interstate 40.